haunted houses. They stand as silent sentinels of our deepest fears, their darkened windows and creaking floors echoing with the whispers of the past. They send shivers down our spines, making our hearts race and our breath catch. The mere thought of stepping inside one fills us with a mix of dread and excitement. We can't resist them. Why? What draws us to these places of fear and mystery? Is it the thrill of the unknown, the allure of the supernatural, or something deeper within us? What is it about these places that terrifies and fascinates us? Perhaps it's the stories they hold, the secrets hidden within their walls, waiting to be uncovered. Maybe it's the thought of something unseen lurking in the shadows, a presence that defies explanation, challenging our understanding of reality. Or the feeling that we are not alone, that in these haunted spaces we are being watched by eyes we cannot see, judged by spirits we cannot touch. Whatever the reason, haunted houses hold a special place in horror. They are the settings of our most chilling tales, the backdrops of our nightmares. From classic literature to modern films, these stories continue to scare us. They are woven into the fabric of our culture, a testament to our fascination with fear. We read with bated breath, hearts pounding. We can't look away. The suspense grips us, pulling us deeper into the story, making us part of the haunted world. The best haunted house stories stay with us long after the lights are on. They linger in our minds, their eerie atmospheres and ghostly apparitions haunting our thoughts. They whisper in our ears, their voices soft but insistent, reminding us of the fears we try to forget. They make us afraid to look under the bed, to peer into the darkness, to confront the unknown, and yet we keep coming back, drawn to the thrill, the mystery, the fear. Atmosphere is everything in a haunted house story. It sets the stage for fear. It creates a sense of unease. Think about an old abandoned house. The walls are decaying. Dust covers everything. The air is thick with the smell of decay. Each creaking step sends chills down your spine. Every gust of wind sounds like a whisper. The atmosphere itself becomes a character. It's not just about the house, though. It's about the feeling the house evokes. It's the feeling that something is wrong. Sound is another powerful tool in a horror writer's toolbox. Silence can be just as effective as noise. In a haunted house, silence is never truly silent. It's filled with anticipation. You listen for the slightest sound, a creaking floorboard, a rattling chain. A sudden noise can make you jump out of your skin. It could be anything. Or it could be nothing. Your imagination runs wild. The dripping of a faucet becomes a steady drumbeat of dread. The howling wind sounds like a scream. What's the most terrifying thing about a haunted house? It's the unknown. It's the fear of what we can't see. Is there really a ghost lurking in the shadows, or is it just our imagination playing tricks on us? We don't know. And that's what makes it so scary. The best haunted house stories play on this fear. They give us glimpses of something terrifying, but they never fully reveal it. Our minds fill in the blanks, and that's when the real terror begins. Section 5. The Telltale Heart and Other Tales of Terror. Edgar Allan Poe was a master of the haunted house story. In The Telltale Heart, he creates a palpable sense of dread. The narrator's descent into madness is chilling. We hear the beating of the old man's heart long after he is dead. It's a sound that haunts the narrator, and it haunts us. Poe understood the power of sound and atmosphere. He used them to create some of the most terrifying stories ever written. Section 6. The Haunting of Hill House, where family secrets hide. Shirley Jackson's The Haunting of Hill House is another classic of the genre. The house itself is a character in the story. It's a place of darkness and secrets. The characters are drawn to it, even as they are repelled by it. Jackson explores the idea that our own fears can be our undoing. The house preys on the characters' weaknesses. It turns their fears against them. In the end, the house wins. Section 7. Welcome to Dead House. It's goosebumps time. Get ready to dive into a world where the ordinary turns extraordinary and the mundane becomes terrifying. Haunted houses aren't just for grown-ups. They captivate the imaginations of kids too, drawing them into a world of mystery and suspense. In my Goosebumps book, Welcome to Dead House, I wanted to scare kids with a house that wasn't what it seemed. A place where every shadow hides a secret and every creak in the floorboards tells a story. A family moves into a new home, hoping for a fresh start. They are excited, unaware of the dark history that lurks within the walls of their new abode. But this is no ordinary house. It's a place where the past and present collide, where the spirits of the former residents still linger, waiting for new victims. It's filled with strange and creepy things. From the cobweb-covered corners to the eerie portraits on the walls, every inch of the house is designed to send shivers down your spine. The kids soon realize that something is wrong. The house is alive, and it's hungry. They hear whispers in the night, see shadows moving in the corners of their eyes, and feel a cold presence watching them. I used vivid imagery and suspense to create a story that would stay with young readers long after they finished the last page. The goal was to craft a tale that would make them think twice before turning off the lights at night, a story that would linger in their minds and spark their imaginations. Goosebumps isn't just about scaring kids. It's about engaging them, making them feel the thrill of the unknown and encouraging them to explore the boundaries of their fears. It's about creating a safe space where they can confront their anxieties and come out stronger on the other side. So, as you turn the pages of Welcome to Dead House, remember that every scare, every twist and every turn is designed to take you on a journey into the heart of fear, where the only limit is your imagination. Section 8. Beyond the Veil, What Lies Hidden in the Dark. In the shadows where light barely reaches, mysteries and secrets lie dormant, waiting to be discovered. Haunted house stories tap into our primal fears. They evoke a sense of dread and curiosity, making us wonder about the history and the souls that once inhabited these spaces. They remind us that there are things in this world that we don't understand. The unknown is a powerful force, and these tales bring it to the forefront of our minds, making us question the boundaries of reality. They make us question what is real and what is imagined. The line between reality and fantasy blurs, and we are left to ponder the true nature of our fears. When the lights go out, anything is possible. The shadows come alive. Every creak, every whisper, every flicker of light becomes a potential harbinger of the unknown. Our fears take on a life of their own. They manifest in the darkness, feeding off our imagination and growing stronger with every passing moment. Haunted house stories take us on a journey into the unknown. They transport us to places where the past and present collide, where the living and the dead coexist. They force us to confront the darkness that lies within us all. These stories are not just about the supernatural. They are about the fears and anxieties that reside deep within our psyche. They challenge us to face our inner demons and question the very essence of our existence. Section 9. The Power of Suggestion. Our minds play tricks. Our minds are powerful things. They can be our greatest allies, but they can also be our worst enemies. In a haunted house story, the power of suggestion is key. A well-placed word or image can plant a seed of fear in our minds. Our imaginations do the rest. We start to see things that aren't there. We hear things that don't exist. The line between reality and fantasy blurs, And that's when the real terror begins. Section 10. The thrill of fear. Why we love to be scared. Why do we subject ourselves to these stories? Why do we enjoy being scared? Maybe it's the adrenaline rush, or maybe it's the feeling of being alive. Whatever the reason, there's no denying the power of a good scare. Haunted house stories allow us to experience fear in a safe environment. We can confront our fears without actually being in danger, and that can be a cathartic experience. Section 11. The enduring allure of haunted houses. Haunted houses will always hold a special place in our hearts. They are places of mystery and fear. They are places where anything is possible. And that's why we keep coming back for more. We want to believe. We want to be scared. We want to experience the thrill of the unknown. So the next time you find yourself in a dark and creepy house, listen closely. You might just hear the whispers in the walls.